Hello, Just Too Good here, back for another review, and today we're reviewing set number 2115. It's called The First Night. It's another LEGO Minecraft minifigure scale set. It has 408 pieces, 3 characters from Minecraft, and it retails for $40 in the United States. These are just starting to show up online, because you can only get them online from like ToysRUs.com or the LEGO shop or Amazon or whatnot. And now let's take a look at the packaging. So here's the box size for The First Night. It has a huge box size to it in terms of thickness because it's the $30 box with a very thick tone to it. It's the same box size in that kind of sense as the Garmatron set from 2013. That's it for the back. And here is the instruction booklet for the set. It has a very cool material to it that kind of feels much, I guess, sturdier than any regular material for an instruction booklet. And the instruction booklet itself even gives you some designs for the build if you want to change it up. So you see they tell you to take those pieces, make them into something new. So that's really cool because they give you some inspiration to make your own thing. There's a Minecraft advertisement at the back. Then they give you even a little minifigure checklist and a set checklist and even a little poster design right there. Looks very, very cool overall. So the first minifigure is, of course, Steve, kind of the hero of Minecraft products because in the game you kind of make a player-generated character from my understanding. And basically what they have here is, you know, the same Steve that comes in all 6 of the other sets. But they give you some great weapons with him. They give you a pickaxe in this brown coloring, which is exclusive to the set in that color. Very cool. They give you a sword in that brown coloring, which is exclusive to the set in that color. And then they give you a hatchet, which this piece as a whole is exclusive to this color, or to the set. You can't get this molding in any other set at the moment. And all these in this brown coloring is supposed to represent wooden material weapons. So that's pretty cool. And they give you a creeper, which is, of course, a little bit more than a minifigure, I guess you could say. But he has a very cool design to him. The same one that comes in the Mine set. And this is the only other set you can get him in. Of course, he has that head right there, just like Steve. 2 plates on the side, and then one whole new molding for his body. And the last character is this cute little pig right here. He uses that new molding that they use for the animal characters from Minecraft. And his face print is just kind of really weirdly adorable. He is exclusive to the set. And some of his pieces are actually exclusive to the set in that coloring. For example, these little bricks with the bracket in the middle in this pink coloring are exclusive. This 2x3 plate in this pink coloring is exclusive to the set. And yeah, it just turns out very, very cool. And I love how it came out. So here's the build for this set. It's very, very cool and very cozy in the inside, which we'll get to the inside later. But you can see it uses actually a pretty cool system for the house right here, where it's actually on these hinges, so you can easily open it up if you want to. There's the back side and this side as well. And you can even see that hinge feature going into play, but we'll take a closer look at that later. And now let's just take a zoom up on the front. Alright, so here is the front of the First Night's build. What you get is this little house right here, and this little farm area to hold the pig in. Now, being someone who doesn't play Minecraft as much as I guess a lot of people viewing this does, because I've only really played for 1 to 2 hours all in my whole lifetime, I still really, really love the design of this build. I think it looks great, and I'll get into more details of that later, but let's just take a look at this from the front right here close up. So what they give you are these little jumpers all scattered around, and what I think this is, again, I don't play the game, what I think this is for is to kind of put, of course, Steve on. I'm sure it's for that, but the reason they put that there is because I believe Minecraft has a totally different grid, or kind of a movement grid than can be portrayed without those. Like, it would be a little bit harder to make it accurate without using those. So that's what I think it's for. And also, when you add them to a 1x2 brick or a 2x2 brick, it gives it the perfect cube shape. So it kind of makes it a little bit more accurate when they use this, because this is actually the shape of a perfect cube, which is basically how a lot of these Minecraft little, blocks and whatnot are like in the game. So that's what I get from it. And looking at this door right here, which is actually the front of the house, it has a very cool design to it that is accurate to the game. Basically, how they portray that is they use some 1x2 jumpers, a little tube, and a 1x2 jumper and a little tube in the middle right there. Then they just kind of build a little door frame out of that. And it looks fantastic. I love how that looks, because it gives a very unique look, but one that does fit the style of the house because it has a very blocky structure like one you'd find in the game. And basically what they have right here is this new coloring for this brick right here, which is a 1x1 brick with a little pole sticking out. In that color, it's exclusive to the set from my understanding. Also, they give you this little hinge receiver piece right here, so you can kind of make the door open and close. And in that color, that nougat color, just like this piece right here, that is exclusive to the set as well, in that color. Now, looking at the front right here, they also give you a little torch and some more little foliage detail and whatnot with these little plants right here, and that's also found on this side right here. And as I was saying, there's a pig pen right here, and this pig pen actually fits a pig if you put it on that little jumper right there. And the pig could kind of wait inside there quite well, and they even give you these little open and closing little brackets right there. So that looks very, very cool. And I already showed a whole 360 view of this, so I kind of wanted to get inside this house because the house looks so fantastic. It's my favorite part of the set. Basically what they have is you could open the house on that hinge like this because there's these two hinges inside there. And then they have even another way you could open it and get a better look inside is the rooftop actually opens like that, or you could take those off as well. And now you have a cool look inside here. And there's actually some great printed pieces. For example, you get this little crafting table, which isn't exclusive to the set because it also comes in the farm, which is another set. And you also get this little furnace right here, which is a totally new printed piece, which looks fantastic. I like how that turned out. Also, there's a little part right here where you could actually hold the wooden pickaxe, which looks great because it gives kind of a wall mount or a wall mount-like look. They give you another chest so you could store your bread or whatnot. And in that nougat color, this chest piece is actually exclusive to the LEGO Minecraft line. And they even give you a little bed, which looks great because you could make Steve sleep if he wants to. And they even give you a little plant in some parts so you could put little, I guess, food or whatnot on these little table using these 2x2 jumpers, which looks really cool. So again, you could close that and then easily put the roofs back on. And before we put them back on, I kind of want to take a closer look at these little roofs because what they have basically are these some little foliage designs. For example, this one has a tree and this one has some plants. So you could easily put maybe a creeper or Steve or whoever you want to put on right here. And since they're built like that on the bottom, they easily fit back on to the actual house like that. So overall, very cool design here. I love how this came out because it gives a very kind of Minecraft-like look, but also a very modern look, surprisingly, with these windows right here. That you could even mod this a little bit and maybe pass it off as like a postmodern design for a house. I remember I did a whole study on houses in my human geography class a while back, many years back, and they had different designs for houses. I remember one kind of looked like this, so that looks really cool. So that's it for that, and I just want to show the bottom too because the bottom has a very kind of cool look to it because what they do is they even give basically some bricks so you could kind of stabilize it, and that's shown in the build. But they also have kind of a very symmetrical look to them. For example, you can look right here, and it's basically symmetrical on both sides, which is very cool. I like how that came out. So that's it for now, and now into the final verdict. Oops, did I say now into final verdict? Because I meant to say here's how the farm and the first night look put together. Because, like I said before, there's a little bit of space on the first night set right here, and you could easily add the farm, which is $10 cheaper than this set in the United States, and it adds a whole different look to the whole set, where it's kind of a continuation to the build right there, and it continues on to expand the farm, which looks so cool. I like how that came out, so very cool feature right there. And now, on to the final verdict. I have to say, this Minecraft theme is really impressing me. This set in particular has such a cool design to it for the build. The actual house exterior and interior are both equally as impressive. The exterior has this really awesome design with this little door right here, which looks a lot like the doors from the game, which kind of give an innovative design to it, and a nice kind of window design to it as well. And then the inside is just as impressive with a little crafting table, a whole furnace area, a wall mount and whatnot, and even a bed. It's a very cozy inside for a $40 set, because usually $40 sets, the insides are usually superficial, I think. But this one is very, very cool. And then the outside, there's this little farming area, which looks great. And the minifigures in this set are great as well, because you get Steve, which, yeah, Steve comes in all the other sets, and that isn't really too impressive. But getting the Creeper, which he is probably the thing that most, I guess, is most identifiable from Minecraft. Because people will just see the Creeper and say, oh yeah, he's from Minecraft, even without playing the game or even looking at the game that far. Because for some reason, he's become kind of a pop culture icon. And then the little pig right here is the only exclusive character from this set. And he is such an adorable design. I love the exclusive pieces for him with this kind of pink colored little bracket bricks right there. Some plates right here which are exclusive to the set. And then his actual face print is exclusive as well, because this is the only way you can get a pig in any of the LEGO Minecraft sets that are minifigure scale. So it all comes out very, very cool. Love the pieces in here, especially some of these nougat pieces. The pig, like I said, is great. And the little wooden weapons and whatnot, like the hatchet, the sword, and the pickaxe are all exclusive to this set in that color. So that is really cool. And even the hatchet right here is exclusive to this set as a mold altogether. So it all comes out very well. A+ for me. I think the $40 price point is perfect, because it gives you 408 pieces, some really rare pieces with the nougat colors and the utensils and whatnot. And the overall build is very satisfying for $40, very cozy. So I love this set. I think it's fantastic. And that's it for now. Tell me which Minecraft review you'd like to see next, the cave or the farm, and I'll see you guys later.